teaching us how to create web contents using content management system known as WordPress, which is a recommended platform for digital marketers to create Google SEO content that can drive business leads and sales. So we are going to continue from that, but this time around we are going to build the product page. We are going to build the product page. So maybe after the product page, then we can now go back to social media marketing proper. But I feel you should know how to build the product page before, if at all we want to leave it to go for other aspects. So this morning we'll be looking at how to build the product page of our website. So to start with, I have to log into my WordPress dashboard, which I have already taught us. And to do that, you just simply open a browser. So it's assumed that you have done your hosting and you must have been given your login details before embarking on this step. So after this, the next step is for you to go to your back end, which is known as the cPanel. And for you to go to the cPanel, you have to type your full website URL/cPanel. But because I've already saved it on my browser, so if I type this is the website I am developing. So if, for example, why it came out like this, because I have visited this URL several times and my browser cookie has stored it. So instead of me typing it afresh, I have also saved my password within the browser. So once I click, that will take me to redirect me to the cPanel of my website. So I've already saved my password and the user name, which you are expected to impute. So when you host, all this information will have been given to you. So at some point, you can actually change if you want. So I will just click on login to proceed, and that will take me to the back end cPanel. So right now I am in the cPanel. So from here, I want to go to the file section where my file, my WordPress file was installed. Then from there, I will now edit the index file, which I personally turned down because I am still building the website for the clients. So and I don't want them to see it while I'm developing. So I'll just go to File Manager. So you can see that from File Manager, you come across etc, logs, mail, public, HTML. So this is the one that you are actually going for. This is one that contains all your published files. So you double click on it, and then these are the file that were installed when you install or when you set up your WordPress. So I don't think we have visited this place before. Have we?
No, no, sir.
Good. So once you install your WordPress, that time it was going through the installation. So all the file that you must have installed through the theme and the templates. Remember when we were setting up WordPress, I mentioned theme and templates. Can you still remember? Theme and
Yes, sir.
I said theme is the structure of the website, which we normally build if we are using programming languages like HTML to define the structure. And the why the templates, the templates is the content in the structure. So once you install WordPress and install contents, then this is where you can locate them. Now this is the PHP index file, the very first file. So I just added one. That is the reason why if you go to the website now and type, let's say Maria Mark Anthony Electronics, let's say you remove this and type, you are not going to get, this is what you will get. So whenever you are getting this, it means that the PHP index file is missing. So now I'm the one that added one just to make sure that the content is not up for now. So I will just right click on it and select rename and change that one. And then once I click on rename, then the changes must have implemented. The next time I come here to refresh, you will see the website live now.
Okay.
It's loading. So once I'm done with that, okay, so you can see the website is coming up. So this is the laptop view. Then if it is on mobile view, you are going to see the headers. So there's a way I program it that if you are on laptop view, you will not see this header. Scroll down, you just start from logo. But once you are in a mobile view, then to show all the links, to show all the links. So you can see this is the index page of the website. So now, why I programmed it this way, because I realized that almost everybody that will be using this website will be on mobile. So I have to create it for mobile first. So if at all, and later on, I want to try and incorporate laptop view. So this is within tablet and mobile view. This is tablet and when it comes on mobile, you no longer see the link. You cannot drop them from here. So when it's on tablet, you can see the link. And then when it's on, once you get to laptop full view, you will no longer see the header at all. So now the next thing is for me to go to my WordPress backend so that I can start creating my products. Now to do that, from here, I will just click on this logo to go back to the home page of the cPanel. So from here, I will scroll down to where I have WordPress, that is WordPress Manager by Subtaculous. I'll click on it. So what I'm doing right now is that being the admin, I don't want to type www. the website full URL, then slash wp-admin for me to log in with the WordPress sign in detail because I am the root. But even I give you an account now, you can't go through this way because you cannot even access my cPanel. So because I am the owner of the site, I'm the root manager. That is why I do not need the WordPress login detail. But that does not mean that you should not keep them. I have the login detail if I don't want to go through the cPanel. So from here, I'll just click on login, and that will take me directly to my WordPress dashboard where I am actually developing the website. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I believe you can still remember this interface.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so from here, the page I want to edit is called product page, which is represented in my website or at the front end as shop. If I reduce this now as what? Shop is the shopping page. So if you click on this page, let's see what we have there by default, because when I install the theme, that is one of the benefits of you buying the license theme. When I install the theme, these are some products that came with the theme. These are some products. Now I am going to swap all these products then to the company product first. If at the end of the day, I don't have, maybe I want to bring in more product than the one they have already programmed by default, I can always add more. But at least to save your time, you can just change this one first so that you can inherit the format. Because if you delete all this now, it then means that you are going to go through developing them fresh, which might take time trying to flow with the same format. So this is a professional format. So the only thing that have not been added here will be, let's say somebody wants to buy this now. Let's say if the payment gateway have been configured already. So if it has not been configured, then you can now configure it. So when I click as if I want to buy it, if I hover on it, I will see the picture of what I want to buy bigger. So that is an effect that was created. Now I want to check the description of that of the product. You can get this description. You want to check the review, what people have said about the product. So all these formats have been programmed in order to facilitate Google SEO. So it is a review. If you have positive review, that is what we encourage others to buy from your website. So that is just that. Then I can change the view based on the way it has been programmed. I can change it. Maybe somebody is on a device and it's very difficult to see the content of the entire page with the white color. I created a system that can help you if you are on laptop. So if you are on phone, it's permanent on the white background. So if you're on laptop, you can change the view. Now, this is us observing the structure of the shopping page. Now I go back to my dashboard. Now I will check for the page itself that I want to modify. So I'll go to pages, select all pages. So from here, you see the list of the pages. Among them, you will definitely have the shop page. If it's not in the first page, then, okay, it's here. But even I can't find it here, then it means that you have so much pages that must have spanned beyond one page. So you can toggle from here. In case you cannot, once you can see this structure here, it means your pages are much that they have now been captured in 2 or more pages. All right, now you don't edit your shop page the way you edited other one directly here. You don't edit it directly. You cannot come here now and edit it direct like the way you edit other one, because the product you have or to publish in your shop page are expected to be programmed in a plugin called WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is the e-commerce plugin which we use to create products. So you don't add those pictures we are seeing directly from here. So the topic we are focusing on now, in case you are writing, is how to create shopping page using WooCommerce. I hope you are writing how to create shopping page using WooCommerce. How to create shopping page using WooCommerce. That is, let me put it here. I think it's here so that you can see it. WooCommerce plugin. Are you there? Are you there?
Go ahead.
Okay. So let's quickly look at the definition of this WooCommerce, because anybody who uses WordPress to build e-commerce websites must understand the concept of WooCommerce. So you write WooCommerce is a popular e-commerce plugin for WordPress. Is a popular e-commerce plugin for WordPress, a content management system, bracket CMS, a content management system, bracket CMS, content management system, bracket CMS. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Full stop. It allows users to create and manage online stores. Underline online stores. So if you have nothing to do with online store, then you shouldn't involve WooCommerce in your website. I said it allows users to create and manage online stores, sell products, and process payments. So what are the key factors that permit us using the WooCommerce now? Underline them. Number one, create and manage online stores. Underline that section. Also underline sell products and also underline process payments. Underline process payments. So you see these three items that I mentioned are the key reason why you should use WooCommerce. So for example, now, if somebody contacts you to build a website for him or her, if he doesn't talk about, I want people to be able to visit my website and buy the product without visiting my shop, my physical shop, don't involve what? WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is purely that physical shop that the person is managing, representing the operation, the way it's being done there on the internet. Just like the physical shop now, somebody can walk in there, right? And ask for,
Yes,
and that physical shop, they must have showcased different products, right? In different segments within the shop. That they will allow the person to go in and begin to go around until he or she finds the one he wants to buy, and then ask them for the price. And then after that, what next? The person they will negotiate. After negotiating, once they come to a common point or agreement, the person will now make payment, right? All these are what we are talking about that can be done with the WooCommerce. Are you
on the one journey.
audio? You have to switch off one of the audio. How many devices are you using?
I'm trying to join my laptop because I've been using my phone.
Distracting me. Were you minimizing your battery?
No.
Okay, so like I was saying, I hope I remember where I stopped. That's why I don't like distraction. Okay, so I was talking about giving you a picture of what the WooCommerce will be representing in your website. So it's representing the entire shop. That is why that page is called shop, where you are meant to showcase your products, images, their names, their description, and an action button that can drive them to your checkout page where they can access the payment gateway. So you shade the physical products in your shop, and then you represent their image just like the way they are, and their names, their description, the price on the internet. That's via your website shop. So that is actually what it helps us to achieve. So let's quickly look at some of the key features of WooCommerce because it's a full topic on itself. You can't build e-commerce website as a web or a digital marketer without understanding the concept of WooCommerce. So let's look at the key features of WooCommerce. Product management is the first one. I hope you are writing. That's why I'm slowing down. Product management. Product management. Are you still there? product what? Management.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Under the key features of WooCommerce, number one, product management. Product management, how do we define that? Product management is one of the key features of WooCommerce, which easily creates and manage products. Which easily creates and manage products. Which easily create and manage products, including product description. So take note of this. So this feature that manages your product, what and what does it manage? We are saying that what? Including product description, prices, and images. So you see these three items, the product description, prices, and images. These are what the product management feature in WooCommerce manages. Now, let's look at the second key feature of WooCommerce. The second one is payment gateway. So as a digital marketer and a web designer that want to help a company to run websites marketing, you need to understand this feature in WooCommerce, payment gateway. What is payment gateway? Payment gateway simply means a payment gateway integrates with various payment gateways, such as PayPal, and etc. So what we actually meant by the word payment gateway is different payment channels that can be made available for the customers to use when it's time for making payments. For example, I believe these are some of the things you must have experienced if you have ever visited a website to buy a product. Particularly, let's say Jumia. If you have ever visited Jumia website or other websites to buy a product, you will see that the first thing you see is the image, the price of the description of the product. Then after that, once you select the number of, or you click on buy, it will take you to a different environment. That environment, once you click on buy, it means you want to make payment online. So that will automatically take you to the payment gateway, where they must have presented to you different options you can use to make payment, either by transfer or either using your card. I believe you understand what I'm saying. Hello?
Sir, I did, sir. We did that when we purchased the domain name and all that. We use the payment gateway.
When you purchase what?
Domain name.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
said,
No, no, no. It's a different thing entirely. It's a different setup entirely, which you are going to do, but you have to set up your product first. After setting up your products before you can. If you don't have any other noise happening where you are, leave your mic on mute so that you can respond to me, except you have a background noise there, so that we can move faster. Are you with me?
yes, sir.
So it's a setup that you have to do. But after you have set up, the procedure is that you create your product page, where you must have highlighted what I mentioned, the product name, the product description, the price. And then that payment gateway is the final step. And before you can set it up, your company or the company you are setting it up for must have some document like CAC, company registration. Some information will be asked for you to supply. If you do not have those information, then you may not be able to set it up. So most time, any business that you want to create an e-commerce website for, you need to ask them if they have registered with CAC. Because if they have not registered with CAC or the government of that nation, then it means that you may not fully implement it. It will just be partially implemented. Now, when we get to that aspect, you understand what I'm talking about. So I just want us to know the key features of the key feature. I'm still hearing background noise. That's why I muted you. The key features of WooCommerce I've discussed two: product management, payment gateway. Then the number three is shipping integration. Shipping integration. Shipping integration. So what do I mean by shipping integration? Shipping integration support various shipping methods and carriers, not carriers. That is people that will be carrying them. That is when you buy a product, anytime you are setting up WooCommerce, under each setting, there is a place where you are going to program how the product will be shipped to the client or whoever wants to buy it. So it's a plan you must put in place. This is where you activate what we call logistic company, like all these courier company and whatever. So you must have one that you are going to mobilize once somebody make payment. So what they are saying is that the WooCommerce comes with all these components. There is a feature that allows you to create the product and manage the product description price. There is a feature that helps you to manage the channels that we made available for them to make payment with. There is a feature that helps you to program how the product will be shipped or sent to the buyers. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so let's look at the fourth feature. The fourth feature is order management, ORDER, order management. So there's a feature that manages order. So how do we define this feature? Order management, manage orders, track inventory, and handle customer inquiries. Let me repeat it again. Order management, manage orders, track inventory, and handle customer inquiries. So let me also explain this feature in WooCommerce. Now, you know that if it were to be the physical shop, when I purchase anything from that shop, there is a book where it will be entered. And that book, we have a kind of order, as in the first one that was bought, right? Followed by the
Yes,
second one. So when you look at
yes,
that book, you always know the order of purchase. So this
yes, sir.
feature has it also incorporated, whereby it will give you a dashboard, all the payment, everything, the order at which this product were purchased, everything will be outlined in. So you can see that is an inventory itself. You don't even need to hire a professional to be documenting sales, unlike the physical warehouse, whereby you have to hire a receptionist or an accountant whenever a product is purchased to document it. You don't need all that when you are using WooCommerce. WooCommerce takes care of that. Once a product is purchased, it automatically documents all its details. All right, so I think I was still talking about the WooCommerce components or features. I've explained product management, product like payment gateway, and then shipping integration, and then I was talking about order management. So let's quickly look at the last one before we proceed to the implementation proper. So the last one here is extension and integration under the key feature, extension and integration. So what does that mean? Extension and integration, that is WooCommerce has a vast ecosystem. WooCommerce has a vast ecosystem. of extensions and integration with third-party services. Did you get that, or I should repeat it? I said WooCommerce has a vast ecosystem of extensions and integration with third party. Now, what we are saying here is that, like in West Africa or Africa continent, the WooCommerce or the payment gateway we use is a Paystack. So this Paystack can only be used when you are within Africa region. Now, if you want to use a payment gateway that cut across almost every part of the world, you have to think of using payment gateway like Google Play, Google Pay, and then PayPal, and so many others. Now, what we are saying is that if you are using one particular type, let's say what a payment gateway, that is Paystack, which is Nigeria now, it can also incorporate or integrate PayPal. It can integrate different types of payment gateway. That is the meaning of that picture that says extension and integration. I believe that is clear. So if that is clear, let's quickly talk about some of the benefits of WooCommerce. Why I am giving us all these details is for you to know why you should be able to market it to your client as a digital marketer. Because sometimes when you do not talk about the benefits, they will not buy the idea. Some will see it as unnecessary expenses. There are some clients, when you are talking to them as a digital marketer, they will feel as if you are trying to make money instead of prioritizing, how you want to promote, how you want to drive sales and lead for their business to make more sales. Instead, they focus on the maintenance. So, but when you tell them all these benefits, it makes them to slide into implementation of it. So let's quickly discuss some of the benefits briefly. Number one, flexibility under the benefit of WooCommerce. So anytime we are talking about WooCommerce, what should be in your mind is what? E-commerce application. E-commerce application, which I've already explained from the beginning. Flexibility, it means WooCommerce is highly customizable. WooCommerce is highly customizable and flexible, allowing users to tailor their online stores to their specific need. Allowing users to tailor their online stores to their specific need. So that is the flexibility in it we are talking about. It's very flexible. You can adjust it. You can determine how your shop will be presented to the buyers. Now, another benefit of WooCommerce is ease of use. Very simple to use, but the only thing is that when we say very simple to use, it's different from implementation. This is the user end. Now, when somebody visits our shopping page, they can easily navigate around it. This is not the implementation now. It's about what? The users. They can easily navigate around it. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm here. Maybe I shall mute myself because I muted before.
Okay, so that is the flexibility we are talking about. You can see when I visited that shopping page, see how very simple I was able to what? To see the product, see their name, see their brief description, and then other information that we provided description in case you visit the shopping page and you want to read something about the product before you buy it. All those informations are, provided. Okay, so you have an opportunity to know everything about the product before you even proceed to buying it. So that is the ease of use we're talking about. So let's just add a note. Ease of use means WooCommerce provide user-friendly interface. It provides user-friendly interface, which makes it easy to manage products, orders, and customers. So that is ease of use. So like I told us that there will be a dashboard where you can know the name of people that are buying the product, the location where they are buying it from. Everything will be analyzed. It's self-analyzed system, actually. You don't need an accountant to be interpreting books for you when you implement WooCommerce. But a lot of business owners do not know this. So they end up spending money paying secretary, paying accountant, just for them to be able to document all this. So you let them know all this as a digital marketer. It saves them costs. Now, let's look at this scalability. That is the next benefit, scalability. Scalability. WooCommerce can handle large volume of traffic and sales. You can see one of the benefits. This one is huge. WooCommerce can handle large volume of traffic and sales. Let's look at the next benefit, cost effective. Cost effective. Entrepreneurs, cost effective, a cost-effective solution for creating and managing an online store. Now, when I say cost-effective, it saves costs, like I said before. It saves costs. For example, now, let me look at it from this perspective. Ordinarily, customers are supposed to board vehicle from their houses to your shop. That cost of coming to your shop is not included in the cost of the products. Are you getting me? So you can see that at the end of the day, customers that ordinarily would have said that, I don't have money to travel to Lagos to buy a product. Now it saves them cost. They don't need to spend that money. They only spend on the product. That is the reason why we talk about the shipping. That shipping arrangement is where you are considering the fact that if the customer were to come, definitely they will have spent certain amounts on transportation and still spend money in conveying the products from your shop to their end. But there are some companies that have already captured that. When you buy a product from them, they will tell you that you are not paying for the shipping. It's a marketing strategy that used to buy product, because you can go to some website now, want to buy something of 1,000, they will tell you shipping it is 1,500. That would discourage you.
Yes.
Why some proactive business owner must have inculcated the cost of what? The shipping in the actual
Shipping.
cost of the product, and tell you that what? Shipping is free, or maybe must have discounted you. So all these they are marketing strategy that you
Strategies.
need to understand. Now, so that is the cost effective we're talking about. Now, let's quickly go into the implementation on what we have been talking about since. Now, normally, if you install a e-commerce theme, it will already come with what? WooCommerce plugin. But if at the point of your installation, you did not specify e-commerce theme, it then means that you will have to install the plugin. So I don't want to assume that you have it. Instead, I will assume that you do not have it so that you understand the process on how to activate it. So how do we install plugins? You go to what? Plugins is one of the feature you will always find in your WordPress dashboard. So once you click on it, this is where you go to view all the installed plugins. You want to know whether the plugin you want to install has already been installed. Instead of you going through add plugin, you go through what? Install plugin. That will show you the list of all the plugins. That will show you, yes, that will show you the list of all the plugins you have installed and their status. So you can see these are the plugins that I have installed that I'm using to develop this e-commerce website. So from here, you are supposed to see what? WooCommerce. You can see it now. So I have different types of it. I have this one, I have this. So depending on the one you want. So let's say in your own case, you must have not installed it. So you now go back to plugin and select what? Add plugin. And that will take you to where you can search out the type of plugin you want to install. So in this case, let's assume that I want to type the e-commerce. I just type WooCommerce. Sorry. So once you type WooCommerce, it's expected to bring out what? The list of available type. Then from there, you click. So you can see it now. We have the Google for what? WooCommerce. Then we have different type. If you want to implement PayPal as your payment gateway, you go with this. Now, if I want to use PayPal, then I have to install it despite that I have my WooCommerce. So this one is the base. So this one will add a feature that will allow me to what? To activate this option as the payment option for the buyers. So different type, depending on the country and what you are targeting. So expect it to vary as the customer request goes. So that is how then you click on, in this case, you can see that it was telling me update, which means that what? I have already installed it. All I will have done is to update it. So let me see if I can update it since it requires updates. So I will just update it. I will just update it. So update now. Now, when your plugins are outdated, they can cause so many things not to work. That is why you must know how to update your plugin. So let's wait for it to complete the update.
All right. So as you can see, updated. So once you have ensured this, so the next step is for us to go and create our products. For us to create our products, the products are so how do you create your products? I just showed you when I started, I showed us the product, the shop page. So you are creating the product in your product page inside WooCommerce, and the product will be published in the shopping page. I want to get the connection. That's why I told us that time that you cannot edit the shop page, because the components or the product, the items displayed in that page were created in another place. The only thing is that the way WooCommerce work is that you go to its setting, which I'm going to show you right now, and specify the product you are creating. Where are they going to be displayed within your website? So you must have a page where those products are going to be advertised. So how do you check that? You go to the WooCommerce plugin, then you go to settings. So this is the first thing you should do before you even start creating your product. Though if after creating your product, you can still come here. So it depends on you. But I just want to show you just one feature so that you know why whatever we are going to be creating will be sent to the shop page. Now, when you come to products here, you can see it's telling you that what the base page can also be used in your product what, which means that what anything you are creating in the product page will be appearing in what, the shopping page. So you can say, okay, if you appear in the home page, it's your choice. But the best practice is that whatever you are creating in your product page should be in the shopping page. Now, this is where you need to also consider another setting: add to cart behavior. When somebody click on the button that he wants to buy this product, how will the button behave? The button should redirect them towards enable adjust add to cart button. So I will add this, redirect them to cart page. So there will be a page called what? Cart page. So if I could just show you here, let me just open this on a new tab so that you know the reason why you are seeing some of those pages, despite that they are not displaying. So we are expected to have what? Cart page. If we don't have it, then we will have to create it. So here we have check-in or check-out page. I think I saw it now. We have a check-out page. Good. So you can see it now. So we have what? It's just a minute. Okay, so like I said, you can see the cart here. So what is saying is that this cart is what we quote the products for the buyer. Then in this page, there will be a link called checkout. This checkout now will now take them to the payment what gateway, where they are now ready to make payments. Are you following the connection?
Yes, sir.
From the product, they will go to the shop page, see the product image, see the brief description, and then there will be a button there, buy. When they click on that button, buy, it will now redirect them to the cart page. So the cart page will now give the full explanation of what they want to buy, the number of it, the total cost. And then once they click on that buy, it will now take them to check out, where they can now choose the method you must have programmed that they can use to make payments. So if you program payment can only be made through transfer, that is what they are going to see. If you program payment can be made through transfer and through bank, a card, these are the options they are also going to see. So now you understand that. Let's go back to the settings so that you know what this will be doing. Now, I have already shown you this. So I'm going back to the product. I'm still going to come back here. There are times I'll be coming back here. I don't want to focus on the setting, because the goal right now is how do we create our products? That is what I'm focusing on, not WooCommerce settings management. So now, to create your product from your WooCommerce, you go to, let me leave here. There should be a product. You can see your product here. So you click here to view all the existing products. Those products I showed you the other time in the shopping page, this is where you are going to see them. So if I want to view the product that have been created, then I will just click on all products. So you can see them here. These are the products. Now, what I am going to do, this product came with the theme that I purchased. So they expect me, what they have helped me to do is to define the structure. So there are some key terms that I'm going to emulate in order to make my website Google SEO. Now, when you are building your product page, your focus must be on how Google is going to rank this website or this product on the internet as a digital marketer. Remember that you are building to market. It's different from general or conventional web developer that will just build to display content on the internet. But you as a digital marketer, you are building to market. You have targeted audience. You have people you are looking for. How you can place the product they are looking for in front of them. So for that reason, you have to make sure that the description of the product is Google SEO friendly. Let it carry the keyword that somebody will use to search. For example, if I'm creating a product called computer, the way I am going to briefly explain it should carry the keyword that somebody can use while searching for a place to buy computer. So these are the factors that determine how Google SEO can actually rank your website. So that at the end of the day, you help the organization to program, or you help them to drive sales. So for example, now if anybody is searching for, let's say, an electronic device, like I'm creating for this particular company now, electronic device, definitely somebody is going to type electronic or device. So in using my terms, I should ensure that these keywords are embedded in the product description. So now, if I want to create a new one, so I'm going to show you how to create a new one, and then I will now start showing you how to edit this current one, because someone created all this before. So if I continue with this, you may not understand how they brought these things here. So if you want to create a new product, the way you are supposed to go is to click on add new products. And that will prompt you here as if you want to create a new page. Now, the product name is what you put here. The product name is what you put here. Now, this company, I have asked for their products as a digital marketer that want to give them online presence and also want to market their product on the internet. So I've asked them to send in all their products, their name, the description, and the model number, which I'm going to be getting from the WhatsApp. So sometimes it's better they send them to you via WhatsApp so that you can follow the order. So now from here, I'll be taking the product one after the other. Their products are actually much. So these are the products they sent to me. And their products are in two categories. They have media, they have front something, scan frost. I think it's scan frost, something like that. So now these are the ones they sent to me under media. So let me just pick one. This one is washing machine. Let me just look for the one that are very eye-catching, the one that the images are very clear, that can easily attract someone. So I'm just looking for. So let's say I want to program this. You can see I was the one that gave them the order because I know how I'm going to program it in their product page. So I said they should you give me the product picture, the name of the product, the model, and the costs. So now I will start by downloading this as an image first and save it somewhere. So you must have created a folder. So let me start by downloading this, and I will save it with this name. Copy the name, and then download it. So I'll select Save As. So I have their folder already. Their folder is here, electronic. When you are handling the project, you have to make sure that you create your file. Then under product image, so I will just name it with the name I copied there and then save it. Then now the next thing is for me to copy the name. I want to watch what I'm going to be doing. To copy the name of this, that is media front load. Now I will copy this text, then go to Chat GPT because they did not provide this, but you as an expert, you are the one that know that you are looking for Google SEO. That is what optimize website. So I'll just go to Chat GPT because Chat GPT will always synchronize words that people are using to search so that you align the terms with what people are searching. So if I come here now, I'll say arts as a digital marketer. Help me with a very catching description of this product. I'll quote it, then paste what I copy. So once I run it, let's see what got it within a second. Take the stress out of laundry. So somebody might search for laundry, whatever, with media front what loading washing machine. So the keyword there is washing machine. If anybody type on Google now and search for washing machine, then Google is going to rank this website. So I will take this. While I'm taking this, you will see, okay, let me leave this here. I'm coming back to this. Let me go back to the product. So the name first, I'll go back to the WhatsApp and copy the name first. They use that name here. Now, if you check very well, there is a brief description attached to the name according to the way it was sent to me, where they are trying to highlight probably the weight, that is what 8 kg, wash and whatever. So this now, how do you acknowledge this? So you take this as well. Take this as well. Then you put something like this, and then you can now put it there as description. You can just paste it. So that after the name, then followed by what? This specification. Then after this, that description, you have to say something about it. That is what you have to put here, product description. So that is the reason why I contacted Google, ChatGPT, so that I can have Google what? Search engine optimization keyword. So I will just take this, make sure that it's brief. I hope you are following. Let me get response. Are you still here? Hello? Let me know if you are following, please. Are you still here?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
What was happening before?
No, I muted. So
Back to unmute. All right, so now I want to take this, then go back to where I am developing, then I'll add it here. Now, the way you format it matters a lot when we are talking about Google optimizing this content. So how to format whatever I've added there, highlight it. When you come to paragraph here, you see different headings that can be used. So you choose the one that you know that we give what a better what user interface. So let's say I'm using this, or even the paragraph that I was using, since I'm typing more than one heading, because I'm supposed to write the product name first. I think that is the first thing that I want them to see. So let me stay on paragraph. Now, you have to add a link. A link. This link is why somebody is reading the product description. In case he wants to, from that description section, click and go to the product page from your website. So you are providing a link that will have a way of Google SEO. So you can see what is happening here now. So this is what SEO analysis. So whatever you are doing, you have to make sure that you are conscious of how Google is rating the content you are programmed so far. Look at the warning here. We have 4 errors, 8 warning, only 3 good. So imagine you publish this product. This product is not going to what? To drive traffic. Because Google is already telling you that you have only perfected 3 things that are required. 8, not that they're totally bad, but warning, they are not good enough. Then you have error. Now look at the list of them. Word count. So if you click here now, no content, because we have not finished programming. So now I just want you to take note of this. After some time, I'll come back here, or as I'm working, you see how Google will updating this. So let me go back to, you can see content readability. You click here now. This session works as guide to help you write better content for your users. These do not have a direct effect on the SEO, which means what? Search engine optimization. So it's just for you to know that all this exists. So now I want to add the link, and this is where I want to add the link. So when somebody reads to this level, I want to provide a link for them to easily navigate to more information about this product, or to take them directly to the product page from the Google search engine results box. So what I'm going to do here, I'll click here. So that will allow you to add the link. Then I will now go to the website. I'll go to the front end, the product page. Let me view the website in a different tab so that I can get the URL of the product. Okay, so from here, I will just click on the shop page, because this is where I want the link to bring them to, or I want the link to take them to about us, in case they want to know more about the company. So you have to decide, where do you think is the best place to take them to when they are reading the description of that product on Google. So here, I will just take the whole of this URL, copy it, go back to the product page, and then paste it here. Then I'll click here to commit it. So I added a link. So if I go back to that place I was doing analysis and refresh this analysis, let's see whether you can see that now it's at automatically updated from 3 to 5 good. So you can see how I'm sure as a digital marketer that this content will be ranked by Google. So people will be able to to buy it. This product will be visible to researcher, to people who are searching for product to buy, that have to do with any of these products, keyword that I've used here. So now you are still going. So you now come down to the next section where you will categorize these products that you are creating. Let's come back here. Let's start from here. After the product name, which is what you use here, followed by the description of the product, and then you come here, set product image. So this is where I'm going to bring in that picture that I downloaded. So I'll click here. Where is that picture? Is it among the picture that you have previously uploaded to your WordPress Media Manager, or you have to upload it? So we have not brought it here, so I'll have to go to select file. Then remember that I kept it in a storage called electronic website. Then from there, I save it in desktop. So I'll search for that name. If I cannot, what was the name again? I think I can get it from my WhatsApp. Media front. So let me go back there. So let me just type media. Media front. I expected it to have pop out to make it easier for me. Let me just copy it. All right, so to just bring it out and then just click. So this is the product. Okay, now you will now click on alternative text. So in case somebody could not see this picture as a result of the device they are using, maybe the phone they are using does not have the extension to read the picture. So what will such a person see? So I can say, okay, see what? The name of that product there. Instead of display nothing. So just display the name of the product. Now, the title, I'm already on this, so the title should align with the name. The capture, let's say we want to say something. Brief description, which we have already captured there. I may not need to consider this. Right, so like I was saying, so we have the picture of the products. Then after that, I will just click on set product image. Then it will call in the product here, the product image here. Now, let's go back to where we're getting updates as regards to how Google friendly this content will be. So let me refresh again. Let me refresh. There you see that we are still, the errors have increased, but at least we are gaining more good. And then we have also reduced the numbers of what? Warning. So now the keyword, so I'm leaving products. Okay, let's still finish everything about the product. So I want to add the product gallery. That is what? This is just like you have different brand of this product, as in different types of the same product, but different images. So for us to, we can load them, the one that are related to this. So you can come here and display some collection of pictures that are also connected to that very product. So let's say I'm adding this one first, add to gallery. So I can go back there and add another one that are in the same family. So you can add them. That is, in other words, when somebody is searching, once he or she have seen this, then there can be a recommendation of other related products that he might like outside the one that actually got his attention. That is the essence. So you can put as many as possible there. Now you have to categorize your products. This is what will also help Google SEO to optimize it. Now this is accessory. Now all these names that you are seeing, these are the names that came with the team, the product they published there. But none of them, most of them, has something to do with what I am doing or the type of website I am creating. So what I'm going to do in this case, I am going to create my own category. So I will say my category one is, this one is washing machine. So, okay, we have washing machine. We have the one that have machine. So I will group them as, okay, this one is under machine. So washing machine, any product name that end with machine will be categorized under what? Machine. So that is a way of grouping. So you can as well say, okay, if you have different categories of washing machine, you can say, okay, this one should even be washing machine instead of just saying machine. Then maybe you use another name for other one. So washing machine. Now you will now click on, you select here these are some of the existing categories. So just click on add new category, and then that's one that we added. We are supposed to see it here. Let's see here. Take some time for it to come up. Want to see washing machine? Yeah, it's here, so you can see it. So this is what the washing machine. So now you want to add another one. You create there your product tag. Product what tag? Now this tag is very important. This is where the keyword comes in. What are they going to search? The keyword that somebody will use on Google in order for Google to rank this. So I can go back to my ChatGPT. Go back to my ChatGPT. I say, okay, give me at least 5 keywords, or let's say what, 5 products tag for, I'll put the product name there. Then I'll run. So I have this media fronts, hashtag this, smart laundry. So these are like channel where so many times all this will have been mentioned. So I can just copy this one and then go back to my development environment. Under that product tag, I'll come here. Where is it? Here. I'll put it there. So remember that we're asked to use comma. So use comma and then bring in another one. So these are the possible words that people will use that will help Google to rank this. So once I'm done creating this one,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes. So excuse under that place, the thing is showing you that if you want, it can create you a search engine cache word. That ChatGPT.
Yes, is it here?
Yes, now see this list. If you want, I can also generate SEO friendly keyword for your
Yeah,
website product page
yeah,
and sales driving hashtag for social media. Do you want me? If you can say yes now so that you see the one it will create for you.
or this one that has created. You can't take everything in the ChatGPT. You just take the ones that it, except you just want to practice it to know what it is. You can try it on your own, but I've got to what I want.
Okay.
Now, the next thing here is I just want to list few of them and then and proceed. To just make sure that you are using comma to separate them. And then here we have choose from the most used tag. So you click here, you can see options. So, but you have to add this. So you have to add it. You have to click on add so that to add them. And so in case you have used some, that is when it will be here. You can say choose from the most used. So now brand, brand, brand. That is the brand is media. This particular product is under media, like the way the company send them to me. They have a Scam Frost and then they have media products. So most of their products are grouped under Scam Frost products and what media. So while here under brand, I can just say what add a brand. So I will just say what media and then add the brand. So now all this you are trying to, this is the Google SEO implementation we're talking about. What will make Google to rank this particular content on the website as a digital marketer. That is what we are prioritizing here now. So now once you have done that, the next thing is for you to run this analysis again and see if there's any improvement. So analyzing. Okay, so we are still having this. So we have not given our focus keyword. focus keyword. Let's see if I can use any of the one the ChatGPT provided. Let me just take this media front load. I believe people are going to mention that as the focus keyword. So let me just space it. And then so I will just press enter to add the keyword. So I've added that one. Let me also get more from here. Smart, somebody might search for this. Put it again and then press enter. So that is how you can add this particular function. Add again, press enter until you get as many as possible. So you can refresh your analysis and see, you can see good. You can see just adding this, we have increased from 5 to 7. So you have to be monitoring this section. And we have also reduced the number of what error, and then the warning is still the same. So let's continue. You may not be able to satisfy all the criteria, but at least you should be able to meet the benchmark. Now, I will come here. You can see these are the ones you have already complied with. Keyword, density, meta, title. You have this one have been marked good. Or this one. This is where you can monitor your progress. So where we are now is what? Data structure. Let's see. Here, we have to, this is where you have, this is the order tracking or the costing. Under general, you select this your products data is a single page, it's not group, it's single page. So you let it be here, which are set as default. Now your regular price, that is the kind of price you see sometime, whereby they will tell you that they were selling so amount, but now it's now lower, just a way of telling you that they are running promo. Now, this is how I'm going to get my regular price. The actual price I am given here is 800 what? 800,000. That is 800,000. So on my own, I will just put what? 900,000. What you are putting as your regular price must be higher than your sales price. So the customer does not have to give you this. But if you consult them, fine. But you can use your initiative. 900,000. Now the real price they are selling is what? 800. So anytime they say there is a promo, there is price declination, I will come back here and what? Update this for those specific products so that it will reflect across the pages. So I will just 1, 2, 3. Then the next thing I want to product layout default, full width or left sidebar. So I want to use default because I want to inherit the format that has been programmed there. Then product style, how it will be styled. Is it normal or default? Use default. Now, the next thing, you are still under this section. You will now move from general to inventory. This is where you want to measure how many of them are in stock. I hope you are still following.
So I'm with you.
So now, in case you want to know what this SKU, just like serial number, you hover on it. S refer to what? A stock keeping unit, a unique identifier for each distinct product and what service that can be purchased. Now, if you come back to the WhatsApp, you see that what they gave me, this very one, they did not give me the model number, so they do not have any way of like maybe 00 something something. So you leave it empty because you are not given that information. So this one, what is this one for? Enter a barcode or any other what identifier unit to this product. So they did not also give you that. So you leave it. But as soon as you get it, you put it here. Now stock measurement. So here you say what? In stock. Control whether or not the product is listed as in stock or what? Out of stock. I will say what? In stock. somebody can get to. That's why when you visit website like Jumia, you click on the product that you want to buy. They will tell you that what is out of stock, is not available. Have you experienced that before? Let me get the rest one.
Yes, sir.
Good. So the digital marketer or the web developer, once a product is no longer in their physical warehouse, once they do no longer have it, they will tell the person to go back, their website manager, to update it, to change it from here to this. So when the product will still be displayed in their shopping page, but when somebody attempts to buy it, the person will get an update that says what? Out of stock, is not available for now. So let's leave it here. Then the next thing I want to consider is total stock quantity. How many of it do we have? So I will just assume that they have, for this company, normally you are supposed to ask them to give you this if they have standard inventory. Because the reason why you should not just impute anything here, because the WooCommerce is going to give them a dashboard that will be analyzing as they are making sales, how many are remaining and how many have been sold. That is a factor that will determine whether it's out of stock. For example, now you put 20, and as they are selling on a daily basis, people are buying, is reducing. Now, at a point, it will reduce to 0. Then it will now change towards out of stock by itself in their dashboard, not here. So if you are not given this information, you can decide to omit it. But as soon as you get it, you can hover here in case you are wondering what should be imputed here. Total stock quantity available. This will be used to calculate progress bar, like I told you. So let me just assume that they have over what? 100, 1,000. All these things can be changed anytime. I will show you how you can edit any of this information. Total stock. So I think I want to leave this now because this is a real website. So I will not want to do this again. So I will ask them for this information, and then before I can update it. So I will now come to where it asks for what? Product short description. Product short description, not as long as probably the one we use here. So I'll just take the first paragraph, take the stress out of what? Laundry. With what? This. So what I'm going to do is that I'll take this. I'm not going to use this. Let me use different word. Go back to ChatGPT. Just take ChatGPT, describe this. Product. So in case they want to know, the media frost washing machine, a front load washing machine, is built to deliver powerful cleaning performance with a sleek model design that fits. I will stop here. I will just take it. I'll stop here. Because it's going to calculate the number of character you have used. So if you have exceeded the required character, it will tell you that you have gone beyond what is expected to be there. So now, but we are still going. I've not really completed this. So let me just go to shipping. I was talking about shipping. So we have not set up shipping class. Because when you click here now, it's a different thing you are going to do from WooCommerce setting, not here, where you will say, okay, you want your product, each time somebody wants to buy it, it should calculate the cost of shipping, or it should tell them that what shipping is free. It is not here that you program it. Once you program it in your WooCommerce, then it will be listed here. But for now, let's leave it empty. Then you want to consider linking the product. Maybe you want to link it to another product. Then you can search for the cross-sell. That is another company that you are referencing, which probably is connected to you. So if somebody do not like your own product, the person can contact the company, and you have already established an MOU with them that whenever anybody comes through my site to your site to buy the product, probably because you could not find the type and I recommend it, so I am entitled to what certain word commission. But if that has not been put in place, do not implement it. So you have some advanced feature. So one thing about this is that anything you do not understand, feel free to consult ChatGPT or Google to have an understanding of all the features and to know whether you can use it. So basically, the ones you need to know, they are the ones that I'm going to, the ones that are compulsory. So once you have done this, let's go and refresh that our analysis and see whether we have improved a little. So we are still on this. So now let's find out some of this bad. What is this saying? Word count is not tracking, but whatever. Say that what we have 53 words found. 50 words, unique word found. Your content is too brief. Consider adding a few word paragraph. So definitely this is what I am going to increase. So let me go back to ChatGPT where I describe it. Okay, so let me see what I can take from here. Or where I describe here, take this. Let me see if I can add some things here. Just to meet up that requirement. Okay, so let me add this and refresh again. So no different from what we are having there. Let me see. If I remove this and try to patch it up with the definition of the. Let me see if I can take one part here which talks about the products and add it. Let me see if I can put it here. Also refresh to see if there's any improvement. Now that product, that content, let's try and update the other one here. Okay, this one is the one that, I took only part of it. Let me see if I can extend into this and see if that will. So developing Google SEO, sorry, I need to, is a serious tax. That is why when you are charging customers, make sure that you add the cost of what optimize because it's going to cost you time, perfecting all this. But like I said, you mustn't get it 100% before you quit. So once you have time, you can continue like that. But once you have reasonable number, and then you can go ahead with that. And then let me see. Okay, so let me check social media tag. Let's say the open graph, your open graph title tag has not been set. Description. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Okay, so I will just go with this. So I only have 3 errors. Let me check. I have 3 errors. I have 5 warning. I have 7 good. So my good is more than what? The error and also the warning. So how do you proceed? When you are done with all this, you have to update it. You now click on publish. You click on publish. Once you click on publish, it will now make it live. So now we will now let's go to the shopping page, which will open and see whether this product is here. Let me refresh it here. So any product you add, you should be able to find it here. Let's see whether we'll see it at the bottom, being the last product. So you can see it now, it's added here. So media world, whatever. So whatever you are creating there will be populating in your shopping page. And then another place where you can check it, if you go back to your product page, You go back to your products. Let's say that place where we view the product we have created. Go to all products. You will still what? Find it there. You find it here. You can see it now. It's here in stock. If you have put a stock out of stock, that is what you are going to see here. So now, supposing I want to edit, so that is the last thing I'm going to show you before we end the session. Let's say you want to edit the product that you have created, because that is what I will follow to change all this. I'm just going to be editing all this one to my real product so that I don't have to start deleting them. To edit, you just click on what? Edit, quick edit. Once you select quick edit, it will call back almost everything that you programmed there. This is the product. Then this is the price. In case there is an update and they call you, digital marketer, please, this week there is serious promo. We are giving so amount. You just click on what? Quick edit and then come here. And then in case you have already created your shipping class, you can just update all this. Sharp visibility, search, when people can search, and then all of that. Anything you want to update, you quickly what? Update it. That is because I use what? Quick edit. Quick edit. So after that, you select update, and that will take you back. Now, if you select edit, that will take you back to where we were at that time for full editing, not just sharp editing. To return you back here, then you cannot continue the process, master whatever you need to master. You can see that even our error reduced after publishing, and then our good increases. So now, after changing whatever I want to change, you must come back here and select what? Update. Any question? So that is how you can add a product. So you repeat that process for all the products you are going to add. So this company that I'm building this website for, they have more than 120 products. Just imagine what I'm going to go through. You can see when you are charging, you look at the content of the company. There's a company that just have only 3 products. So that was not sure. After you have created all the pages, before you can talk of adding payment gateway. So
Okay.
this is the first product, first step rather.
Now you have not added their social media.
No. I've not done that. They have not even. I've not set them up. If I have set it up, once you are on their homepage, I think I have it. Their homepage where I have it, right. Once the user click on this to drive them to. But for now, I have not added this. I'm just trying to create the front end first. Okay, that is what I'm developing for now. Any question?
No, sir. I don't have any question. It's actually a very long packed training.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you. We just have to sit back with the video. I hope I'll get it, so I'll be able to sit back with it to be able to practice.
Yes, I will upload.
All right, sir. Thank you.